Imagine if you had capability like this right at your fingertips. So right now we're looking at what's called today's pulse, and this is really giving you a snapshot of recent trends in your taproom business over a certain period of time. I'm going to quickly scroll through here, and then we'll come back and dive into this a little bit more. First, you can see up at the top, it's giving you a summary of what it thinks is most important for you to look at based on the metrics we told it to watch. As we scroll down, you can see we have all these different categories we're watching, right? So we have taproom sales with a trend. We have beer sales, number of checks with the taproom. We're looking at average order size, dollars per barrel that we sell. Now we're getting into some cost and payroll information. We can see hours worked over time or the sales we earn for every hour we work. So a lot of really cool information there. And then what's good about this is you can get to a level or two deeper here right on your phone, right? With just a few little clicks. So I just dove into taproom sales a little bit more. We'll start to get a little bit more detail on both how we're performing compared to last year and then the prior quarter, because we're doing a quarter over quarter comparison. So we're down from last year, we're up from the prior quarter. If I scroll down now, I can drill into some of these a little bit more. You'll see it has certain questions that you can answer. So let's just say we wanted to see what are we selling the most of. So if I just click there, we can really quickly get to those insights, right? Then probably more importantly, if I scroll down a little bit further, I can see what's declining the most year over year. So in this case, we see it's actually beer sales that are declining. So if you remember back on the main screen, I had a little bit more detail on beer sales, right? So just another click and you dive in there. In this case, I'm going to click the breakdown tab button, and this will give us a few other options that we can do as we start to root cause what's going on. Takes a second to render, but now you can see we can get information on what different beer types. In this case, it's what are we selling the most of? But more importantly, for the question we're trying to answer is what's decreasing the most. And in this case, we can see it's our light beer, right? We could dive in a few other areas, like for example, we could see what service is selling the most or decreasing the most. We could see what location, in-house beer or to-go beer. So a lot of really good stuff right at your fingertips. And then if we wanted to dive in more, right, we could see, is it like the number of people coming in your tap room who's buying stuff? Is it the average order size? Are they maybe ordering less when they come in? So just a lot of great insights right here. And really the power of this is, right, you don't need to sit at a computer and like pore over dashboards for an hour to get all these different insights on your business. You have it right here on your phone, and it's really surfacing to you what it thinks is most important as it starts to understand your business and arms you with these more intelligence. So when you get in and you start working with your taproom team, now you can ask really specific pointed questions in order to drive maybe different performance or actions over time. So that's pretty cool, right? I can't imagine there's too many brewery teams today that have those sorts of insights right on their phone first thing in the morning.